Hey everyone, and welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're going to decode the exact behavioral trap that is, literally, rolling out a red carpet for toxic people to enter your life. I'm super excited to dive into this material with you because honestly, fixing this one simple thing changes absolutely everything about how people treat you.
So, why do toxic people keep targeting you? It's incredibly frustrating, isn't it? Like, why does it keep happening? Well, the hard truth we're uncovering here is that it's not just about other people being mean. It's actually about a subconscious signal you might be sending out. You know, you're doing something that tells manipulative people they can just walk all over you. And the crazy part? You probably have zero idea you're even doing it.
This whole dynamic creates what's known as toxic fuel. The core problem really boils down to fast emotional reactions, maybe a shaky voice, and quick defenses. Imagine someone makes this sneaky, passive-aggressive comment. If you react right away, you are handing them the keys. You're giving them complete control over your feelings. Toxic people literally feed on these reactions. It's food to them. They say one thing, boom, you're upset, and they win. They want to see you flustered, and when you react instantly, well, you've just served them a 5-star meal.
Okay, so how do we cut off their food supply right now? Rule number 1, no long story. We all kind of feel that urge to explain everything we do, right? We want everyone to understand and agree with our choices, but you have got to stop doing that immediately.
That brings us to rule number 2. No defending yourself. You've got to drop the urge to justify your actions. This is absolutely crucial. We have to explicitly break this cycle of over-explaining and defending your choices. Because when you rapidly explain and defend yourself, you basically sound like you did something wrong. You sound like you're desperately trying to get out of trouble, even when you did absolutely nothing wrong at all.
And our third rapid-fire rule, no begging them to agree. Seeking a toxic person's understanding is a massive, massive trap. It just keeps the whole over-explaining cycle spinning. Listen, you do not need their permission, and you do not need their agreement to live your life.
See, there's this massive disconnect between explaining your choices and the actual reality of how it's received by someone toxic. In your mind, in a normal person's mind, your brain thinks that over-explaining is just being helpful. You just want them to understand your reasoning. But a toxic person's brain, it doesn't hear helpfulness. Nope. They hear, oh, I'm not sure about my choice, so I really need you to agree with me. They hear pure insecurity, and they will absolutely weaponize that insecurity against you, which is exactly why breaking the cycle of over-explaining isn't just a good idea, it's essential for your peace of mind.
Section 1. The complete sentence.
I want you to memorize this response right now, because that's what I chose. If someone asks why you did something just to undermine you, you look them in the eye and say, because that's what I chose. Period. Let me tell you exactly why this is a complete sentence. It leaves absolutely no loose threads for a manipulator to pull on. It shifts the entire dynamic from a desperate negotiation to a stated, immovable fact. It requires zero elaboration. You make a choice, and you just stand by it.
Now, what if they try to push your buttons anyway, just to fish for that reaction? Let's walk through the 3-second rule. Step 1, do nothing. Seriously, just look at them and stay perfectly calm. Step 2, count in your head. 1, 2, 3. Notice how powerful that silence is? That right there is the absolute power of being completely unbothered. And finally, step 3, just say something super simple, like, okay, or cool, and then just watch them get so confused as their brain short circuits, realizing their old tricks aren't working anymore. Now, of course, manipulative people hate losing control, so they are probably going to push back with a whiny, but why though? When they do, you need to channel your inner broken record. Stay completely calm, keep your voice totally flat, do not get defensive under any circumstances, and just repeat your choice. Make it sound like it's the most obvious, boring thing in the entire world. Most people will actually stop asking pretty quickly because they realize you won't play the game. And the ones who keep pushing, the ones who just refuse to let it go, well, those are the toxic ones exposing exactly who they are to you.
All right, let's dive into Section 2, enforcing silent consequences.
So how do we actually enforce this when they keep crossing the line? We use the pullback strategy. Think about it like this. Minute 1, they disrespect you. Instead of blowing up, yelling, or fighting, which gives them that toxic fuel, you quietly pull back. By the next day, you're taking way longer to respond to their texts. You aren't ignoring them forever, just longer than normal. When the weekend rolls around and they suddenly want something, you simply say, I'm busy. You are silently, firmly restricting access to your time and your energy. And because of this, in the future, one of two things happens. They either change their behavior and treat you better because they realize they're losing you, or they just disappear. Either way, that's a huge win for you.
The reality is, actions speak way louder than lectures. Pulling back like this is how you train people to treat you better without ever having to yell, argue, or say a single harsh word. You're showing them, not telling them, that bad treatment equals losing access to you. And your access, that is incredibly valuable.
Which brings us to Section 3, the ultimate power move.
We really have to confront this dynamic right here, the approval trap versus true freedom. As long as you are terrified of people not liking you, they own you. They control you. Toxic people can smell that desperation for approval like a shark smells blood in the water. They know you'll put up with bad treatment just to keep them around. But freedom, true freedom, is when you stop caring. Actually, scratch that. It's when you accept that some people just won't like you. And when you accept that, something amazing happens. You aren't easy to manipulate anymore, and the toxic people just pack up and leave.
So, the absolutely crucial point here is this. Pick respect. Here's the stark, uncompromising reality. You cannot be liked by everyone and be respected at the same time. Really think about it. If literally everyone likes you, it means you're being fake with some of them. It means you're saying yes when your gut is screaming no. Respect is worth way, way more than universal popularity.
So let's look at how we take our power back by basically filtering your life. Stop chasing people. Stop being the one who always texts first. Stop trying to keep friendships alive all by yourself. And the absolute biggest one on this list, be genuinely okay being alone. Not just pretending for Instagram, but actually okay. Because when you are totally fine alone, and you don't need constant attention, the entire dynamic shifts. The toxic ones will vanish like smoke, because you're no longer an easy target. But the good ones, the ones who matter, they will step up. They'll text first, because they actually value having you in their life.
I want to challenge you right now. Just pick one of the tactics we covered today to try this week. Literally, just one. Maybe you're going to use the 3-second rule and stop reacting instantly. Maybe you'll use our complete sentence, because that's what I chose, and finally stop explaining yourself. Or maybe you'll pull back and create a silent consequence the next time someone is disrespectful. Do it just one time and watch what happens.
I'll leave you with this final provocative question. Will you pick being liked, or will you pick respect? The choice is entirely in your hands. It is time to stop over-explaining, stop feeding the drama, and start completely owning your...
Hey everyone,